Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your Minecraft city. So let's get on with the video. So, I have already set out something that I think you should always set out. So find some place and make a little key. So you don't have to use these colors, you can use any colors you want. So I'm going to be using different colors to mark out different areas, different builds that I'm going to be making. So the red is going to be marking out any kind of shops that we're going to have. Orange is going to be if we have any houses for villages or for, I don't know, like hotels. Lime is going to be if we have any like factories, so like auto farms and stuff like that. And then yellow wool we can just place on the ground to show where we want future paths to go. So let me show you how I would set up a city. So I'm going to pick, this is a good area. So I'm just going to make so you always want to leave some room at the front because if you put something here, you can't get up unless you have a gap to put a stairs. So we're going to make this a shop. So sometimes what I like to do is divide it up. So you have a bunch of shops and maybe you have an area just for a bunch of houses. So I'm going to make this place. I'm going to put, actually what I'm going to use just to help me, I'm going to use some black wool. Oops, sorry. Some black wool and I'm going to divide it in half. So I'll just start from here. So just make a little bit of a line all the way through. Okay, so once you have divided it in half, your land, you can divide one section to have all of your farms. But what I'm thinking is I'm gonna make, if you have like another island attached, I'm gonna make this island for all the factories. So you can just, it doesn't have to be like a straight line, it can be a rough line, it doesn't really matter because eventually you'll just get rid of that line. So I'm going to have this part be factories in the future. So I'll show you how I would do the shops. So I'm going to make this left side for shops. So yes, so what you do is you just terraform a bit, which means that you just make the land the area flatter so that you can actually place a build on top and it will be flat and you'll have lots of room to actually put the build on top. So right now, okay. Oops. Doesn't matter if you poke holes in the floor because you eventually put a floor in. So I'm thinking let's do a circle house. So I'll show you how you do a circle shop. So we can do 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4, make it even. Then you do 1 in the corner, 1 in the corner, 1 again. Do 3 because then it makes it look more like a circle. So you do 4 here. And don't worry if you're going over here because you can always extend it. It doesn't really matter. And do another 3. Then you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just do this side. It doesn't matter if you don't, if you just do that side first, just easier. And then you can do, wait, is that even correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Yeah, it's correct. And then you link it up. See how that actually like looks, you know, like a circle, even though Minecraft isn't really a circle. So if you go above, it looks like a perfect circle either way. So now what I like to do is I'm going to take this corner and I'm just going to count however many blocks I want tall for this building. I'm going to make this a potion shop, so maybe I want it to be a tower. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15. Let's make it even. 15. Oh, it's not even. Sorry. That's odd. 16. There we go. Make it 16 high. Maybe I'll have a bunch of levels. Right, so now I'm going to label this. I'm going to use a sign. I also like to use signs just to be like, okay, this is going to be potion shop. So now when I want to build this shop and I look at it and I'm like, what kind of shop is this? I can straight away go to the sign. Oh, I want it to be a potion shop, so I'm going to make it into a potion shop. So another example, you could do something like here. So you can make a little district with just a bunch of, maybe it can be tiny buildings, big buildings. So for now, I'm not going to label any of the shops, so I'm just going to show you examples of how you might want shops to look like. You can do something like this, and then maybe you want another building coming off it that's separate but still kind of connected. Like this. Could be part of the building. And you can always make like a massive building and plan out all the different like rooms to it. So you can also maybe have one up here. You can make them as close as you want, or you can make them, oh, that's too small. Or you can make them as far as you want from each other, as long as they all look really nice, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But now, let's say, for example, I'm not going to put anything in here. I'm going to put a path coming down. Now, you can later figure out what kind of path you want to do. So you can come here, maybe this is the front door, so we'll come this way, and then this path will veer off to this side, and maybe you want another path that comes maybe to this door over here, right? You can play around with how you want your paths, and maybe, and what I think you could also do is use some stone, or just use some cut stone slabs, because I mean the brick slabs, sorry, because they do look nice, and you can just make out an area, make an area for maybe some plants, trees, just to give this place a bit more greenery. So you can do it like this. Or you could even have a lake running through if you really wanted to. So we could have, this is a path, we could have another building on this side. It can be a weird shape, but really it's up to you how you want your buildings to look. That's why I like to make like Minecraft. I like to make cities, because they are like so customizable. So again, you can go up as high as you want, and see how that's just, even with the colors, it still looks like something. It still looks like a city, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna just continue building some more little. And what I do have actually a city of my own, and it's just a personal one. But I like to make shops for every single building blocks you could think of. So we can make this wall shop. So any kind of thing that you see, I like to make it a building. We can make this a we can make this make this die shop. And you can always, when you're actually building, you can make your buildings out of whatever kind of material you want. And you can always do buildings like this. So they don't always have to be the same level, same height. It's up to you how you want to customize your buildings. And I didn't do how high they were, but you kind of get what I'm saying. And then here, we could make this the front door, and we'll just build up our paths. And that could just come from here. And then, do you see how it's like already like kind of looking like something, even though it's kind of looks like a mess, but it's still like an organized mess. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, so oops, sorry. For houses, you can do the same thing. So we're going to do our houses over here. So yeah, this is for the houses, right? Yeah. So we're going to do maybe, we're going to have, okay, so how I like to do sometimes houses, I like to section off each area. So what you can do, this can be one ginormous house, right? So we make this. So for now, let's make, so this is the front area. So we'll make the living room. This could be maybe the front area, right? So we'll close that off. That's the like walk-in area, you'd say. Then we would have, and you can always add like a slot for doors if you really wanted to. So this can be, we'll just call it, even though it's not like a hallway. This can be the living room, and then you can mark it living room. Oops, sorry, can't spell. And then maybe we can have over to this side a little area for, not a little, but a big area for a kitchen. And then maybe off to this side, this can be just a little, I poked a hole in the floor, but it's fine. This can be a little greenery area, so we'll section it off with our slabs, just to indicate we're going to make this area greenery. That's the front entrance. We can do over here, we can make a little, not little, I keep saying little, but we can make a bedroom. So a bedroom, and then we can also make, maybe a little bathroom, comes off here. Make this just a whole bathroom. And do you see how it already kind of looks like a house, but like not really? I don't know how to explain it. And then now you could just pick however high you want. And if you wanted to do two-story, you really could. You could just be like, you could build here. Okay, so upstairs we want maybe another living room. So do like this. So at first I will do this just to, we can build that up afterwards. So you can do something like this. So we'll just do that, and then, oops, I keep misplacing. This can be this can be just a bedroom. And then we can do maybe another living room if we wanted. So we'll do another living room. So you can kind of see how it turns out, right? So then you can make just a bunch of these, and you don't have to do it as specific as this. You could literally just make just a ginormous house. And with your cities, make sure to always add like little details. So like bus stops, or a lamppost, street lights, or a road if you really wanted to, or add some, I don't know what that sound was. You can add like I don't know what else you could add. You could add wells, or you could add just little like flowery decorations, trees. So let's just do, how about here? Yeah, right here we can do, we'll build a tree. Section this off, this can be a little tree. Or you can even make parks if you want it. So we're going to do that. We're going to outline a park. So maybe do this, and maybe we'll do that in the houses area because it has to do with houses. So with factories, you can mark them out, but I'd suggest watching a couple of videos maybe about how big the farm is going to be, and then maybe make the farm outline, because then you don't really know how big it's actually going to be. So maybe we can make a park this big, right? It can be as big as you want. We can just do this, and you can always just fill in these gaps. It's just really easy. Let's continue. So in this you can just label park, and you can label maybe over here as well, just park, just in case you don't see that sign or something. And so after you have built, all your sections, you can always get rid of these lines, and obviously you fill in these areas, and then down here you can always have like a beach. So maybe let's section off a little bit of a beach. So maybe people want to come up and, come to the beach. So you can always extend the sand to make a bigger beach. So maybe make up this whole area. We'll come down this way, and this can be a little beach. So we'll just label it beach, and isn't that pretty cool? And so now it looks, yes, it is a mess. Let me just make path going down. Yes, it is a mess, but it's like you can tell what's going to be what and where you want to position your builds. A lot of Minecraft YouTuber builders, they do this in their videos, if you do watch their videos, and they all section off different areas of where they plan for their builds to go. And this is just a great way for you to plan where you want everything to go. So here could be another building. And then maybe we could have a market somewhere. So we can do in this little area, maybe, I don't know, a market. So you can customize your builds however you want. You can customize where the builds go and what you actually include in your city. And you can always look up reference photos if you really wanted to. So this can be like a market, no, market, yeah. Sorry, I really can't spell. So I hope that makes a lot of sense. With the factories, I don't know how to explain how to make it, but you can always just you flatten the land, and then you make a massive like factory, and you can judge how tall. So just make sure to get the size. So for example, my factory is like 16 by 8, so 16 or whatever, it doesn't matter, just it's this big, right? Making a sugarcane farm, I don't know. Sugarcane farms don't have to be big, but I want a big sugarcane farm. You make it this big, really big. This could be big enough, I reckon. Especially for a sugarcane farm. You can have 2 on either side. I know I'm using the wrong colour, I'm sorry. I just realised now. I'll fix it. but you kind of get what I mean, like, and then you can just do this. Sorry about the yellow. And then what you can do is make a path that goes over there. So we go from here, goes to here, goes through here, and then it connects up. But then you have to wait because you don't know if you're going to build something here. So for example, we'll build here. So, oops. Maybe this can be a barn. I don't know. But you kind of get what I'm trying to say. So this is how I like to organize my builds, and I like to add signs. So organization, even if it looks messy, like this kind of messy, it's always good because you get a layout for the land as well, and you can see where you can vision in your head which building goes where. So even if you don't label it, so here that could be a watchtower if I really want it to be. It could be anything you want. I hope this video helped you, lay out your Minecraft cities. Also, I recommend doing this mainly, like, if you want to do this type of planning, do it in creative. You can do it in survival, but it'll take you a lot of resources. So I would be careful when doing that. You could just use cobblestone, but that's still a lot of resources, you know what I mean? It's really up to you. So I hope this system, works. Take a screenshot of this if you would like. This is basically, you can set this up so that next time you can be like, okay, what color was for which? I don't remember. Shops, okay, red. Orange for houses. Factories is lime. Yellow, okay, won't mark out any paths. Actually, I should also put this is any plants or oops, trees. So that could be for any plants or trees. And now this is also for outlines of each district. So does that make sense? I hope this all made sense. Please let me know if you have any other questions. I can make a part 2 if you need more clarification on how to set something up. I hope this video was was very informational on how to set up your land and how you should, set up your Minecraft world and your city. Make sure to find a biome that you like and that has a lot of area for you to build. Otherwise, you'd be like going to different islands and making bridges. I mean, you can do that if you really, really wanted to. But I liked these because look, even that's connected to that one. I could build something maybe there if I really wanted to. I hope this was a good video, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.